Well, hello there, my fellow Marines. How are you doing today? King Rexy here, and today we're gonna be starting off our mini-series of Iron Marines Invasion, where we're gonna be reviewing the premium units that you can obtain in this game if you wanna spend in real life money. And yeah, there's 3 fashions as of right now. There's 2 locked up, so I would assume more units are gonna be coming up in the future. Hopefully some of them are gonna be free, so that way people who don't like spending money on in-game can enjoy them. But for now, let's talk about them. Let's start off with the Ascendii.
What is our directive? Victory increased by 50%.
So, the Ascendii. Remember these guys? Remember Ascendar? You know, the planet with the robot where we had to fight Mr. Robo 70 and another reoccurring boss in this game. I don't want to spoil anything because, you know, some people may not have gotten to the boss yet and they don't know what it is, so yeah. Anyway, let's see what these guys are, the Ascendii. The first Ascendii built from peripheroid blueprints. Skill autonomous, like the original Ascendii. They retain their peripheroids response to violence. Seeing these peaceful beings so efficient is in battle makes us trust that they will never stop being our allies. Okay, I mean the description is fine, nothing too major. Now, I'm not gonna read through this stuff. I'm not gonna read through the entirety of it. I'm just gonna summarize what each unit does. Because, as you can see, they cost 60 Ethereum per unit, which is, I would say, medium price. It's not high, it's not low, it's around the middle, I would say, compared to the other units, that is. So, first of all, we have the Nanitar. Nani? Noyo? Anyway, so, this guy. He's basically a support. He has a kind of slow movement speed, but he has a good amount of health and some armor, so it's gonna take a while for enemies to chop through his health completely and kill him. He has a okay basic attack. It's not very strong, but it's not meant to be very strong because he has a support unit. The main thing that he does is every once in a while he just creates a healing zone around him that regenerates your allies' HP. And when I say regenerate, it regenerates by quite a bit. Like, for being a support unit, he is by far my favorite one, just because of how fun he is. You can just put him in the middle of your group and just let him heal everybody up whenever they are damaged. Moving on to the Sky Tier. Sky Tier? Maybe it's something else, but I'm gonna call him Sky Tier. So, these guys are basically melee units. They have a good amount of health, and their damage is pretty solid. And whenever they are damaged, they start spinning around, dealing damage around them, which is pretty cool. Their only downfall, though, is that they don't have armor, like, at all, and they're meant to be melee units. So they're basically gloss cannons. If you have a couple of them, you can just send them in the middle of the court and let them chop through them. But again, you have to kill enemies quickly with these guys because they can't last for very long. Even though they have a good amount of health, having no armor means that any enemy can do his maximum damage to you. So yeah, you gotta keep that in mind. And last but not the least, we also have the Dignitary. Dignitary? Whatever. So yeah, this guy. He's basically a very, very effective sniper. He has I think the longest range out of any unit in the game, honestly. He has about the same range as that rocket tower, which is ridiculous. And his basic attack is very strong, and it stuns its target. It also works on buildings, by the way. So if you can basically stun enemies from across the map. Well, not quite, but you get the point. You can hit enemies from very, very far away, way before they're able to attack you or do anything. So yeah, that's pretty good. The problem with him, though, is that his basic attack is pure physical damage. So, enemies who have higher armor are gonna take quite a while to kill. And you only get one of them. I forgot to mention this, but for the Dignitary and the Nanitar, you only get one of them whenever you buy them. So you don't have too many units to work with. The only exception is the Skyters. You get 2 of them, but that's about it. So yeah, these guys are interesting. So let's go into killing grounds and test them out. We're gonna use nothing but the Ascendii, and I'm gonna use Halford because he's my favorite character when it comes down to the 3 heroes. He's just a jack of all trades, and I like him. Okay, let's do the standard procedure first. Send the Prospector in.
Tactical retreat.
And let's send him out to take care of this base. If I can move him, come on.
It.
There you go, Halford. Come on, go in. You know what, just to make this process a little bit faster,
Lead.
let's just use our AoE attack.
So easy.
I don't know if it's very effective, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Okay, let's start getting some Ascendii. Here's the Nanitari.
Help is on the move.
As you can see, here he is. Let's go for these guys.
And landing on the edge.
And let's go for
Weapons at
Dignitari.
100%.
Okay, well, Halford is... Well, actually, he already took care of the base. Well, I guess we can move him in.
Let's move.
While we're moving him in, let's check out the stats. Here are the Skyters. As you can see, they look okay, but again, they're gloss cannons, so they're not meant to be tanky. Their damage is pretty good, though. The Nanitar, as you can see, he has very high health, some armor, and his basic attack is relatively good. I mean, for a support unit, it is good. Most support units don't really do all that much damage, but this guy can definitely do a little bit. And then we also have the...
I'll repair the wound.
what was he called?
Wait for me.
Dignitari. He's pretty good. As you can see, relatively high damage, incredible range. He also has some armor as well, so if anybody gets close to him, they're gonna take a while to take him down. But as you can see, one main thing that you're noticing right here is mobility.
So
These two are pretty darn slow. They take a short eternity to come in, which is not great, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and take our command point and see how these guys are gonna perform. Okay, we're gonna go for one more Sky tier, I think. Yeah, let's go for one more.
By any means.
And yeah, as you can see, he's already starting to snipe enemies because of his humongous range. And he's doing very high damage, as you can see. I mean, it's not true damage, like the snipers, but he can definitely snipe enemies from really far away. And just destroy them completely. Okay, now, let's see, can we like kill everybody before we leave? Come on. Okay, we may lose our vision, but it's fine, honestly.
we'll secure the area.
I think it's fine. I don't have too many issues with it. Okay, now we're gonna wait for a bit though, because, as you know, these guys are a bit on the slow side. Okay, Halford,
Lead.
let's just do some damage.
Let's move.
Taking the shortcut.
Let's get these guys in.
Let's have a look.
Okay, let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit and enjoy the show.
By any means. Landing on the edge.
Okay, let's move our Nanitari a little bit closer. Let's get this going. Okay, as you can see, we're doing okay, but... yeah, I don't know.
Wait for me.
It feels like our Sky tiers are not holding very well against the Nemesis. And that's understandable. They're doing okay for now, but remember, they are dealing physical damage. They don't do true damage or anything, so at one point they just kind of die. You see, we already lost one of them. Unfortunately, we lost them. Even with our guy healing them up, they just... I don't know. Like, by themselves, they're okay, but you definitely cannot use them just on their own, because that just ain't gonna fly. Because as you can see, here we're gonna go for one set, just to see how well they're gonna do. And as you can see, their damage is okay. I don't know. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the Ascendii. They're okay if you combine them with like specific units, but they definitely can be better. For a premium race, I'll give them a 7 out of 10. They're fine. But Personally, I won't really buy them. I won't really bother. But I guess if you wanna race that's not OP but also kind of strong, you can go for them. Okay, Halford is gonna die. Rip, rip, ribbit. Okay,
Shields up.
shields
Watchtower
up.
in
Yeah,
position.
yeah. Okay. Well, everybody's gonna die. Oopsies. Well, yeah. Okay, guys.
It's
Well, with that out of the way, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future. And while you're at it, drop a like on the video. It means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next video.
activated.
Until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.